Hey, welcome back. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start narrowing down our targeting. So we created the template, and that template is doing two things. It's got our ads, right, for our very specific thing that we want to try to drive leads for in this case. It also has all of the custom audiences that we built, and it's saying, okay, I want you to show it to people in the United States between these ages and with this demographic data. And we did that. All right. And so like, that's pretty sweet. And we built the template, and then we copied the template, and now we have an ad running based on that template. So now what we want to do is we want to start taking like that giant wide net we're casting and then telling YouTube to look for little smaller chunks of people within the context of that giant wide net. And we're going to do that at first using keywords. All right. And so this is really, really simple, which is like, again, why we use templates and stuff. So let's go over here to Ye Old AdWords, and let's get it going. All right. So we're here. And first thing we're going to do is I'm going to just copy this template again. All right. So we're big on the copying and pasting here, not cut, copy. Freaked myself out last time there. All right. And so now I'll paste. And now I will say, yeah, that's the one we want to go through. There we go. Okay, paste all good. I'll pause it so we don't have to wait. This is what you can expect to see, by the way. I had it paused for about 30 seconds, and it takes a couple minutes. So you'll see this thing like sit here, and then your pasted campaign will appear, just to let you know what to expect there. Cool. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to deselect my original template. Now I have the one that we duplicated. All right, and so we're just going to change this one. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name of it. Okay, so off we go right here, and I'm going to say instead of number 2, I'm going to say for this one, what we're going to be using is we are going to start segmenting these things down based on keywords. So if you remember, I found a whole bunch of keywords, and it's weird because we built custom audiences based on people who might have searched for these keywords. So you might be like, dude, why are we doing the, narrowing them down by keyword, even though we already built audiences based on these people that are looking for keywords? And the reason is because we got we got this giant net, right, of like all these people that could be interested in, various competitors that maybe visited similar sites to various websites and maybe typed in some of these keywords and stuff. So we got this huge net, not just the keywords. So now we're saying like, go through any of those things and then layer over this keyword thing. So we're just kind of trying to target a smaller segment of that big pool there. And you never know. This is why we set up a lot of different tests. All right. So I'm going to come over here, and this first one's going to be obvious keywords. All righty. So I might as well go ahead and grab these. Actually, that Grow Revenue app was weird. So I've got that one. And so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to name this, all right, US only obvious KWs, all right? And I'm going to remove the word template. I'm going to put in the word challenge, all right? This is just my little naming methodology. It doesn't matter how you do it. So this means, all right, I'm promoting my challenge. This is my target cost bid. I know that I'm like not doing a different bidding strategy. This is my template based on my, September 23rd template. I'm driving people to my ad class opt-in thingy, and I'm targeting the United States of America. And I'm now divided this thing, or not divided, but narrowing this down to my obvious keyword list. So here's how we add those keywords. It's simple. You just click your campaign, all right? When you do, you're now in the ad group world. I almost said ad set. It's so easy to mess that up because ad set's Facebook, ad group is YouTube and Google and stuff. So I click this, all right? So I just want to make sure that's good. In fact, I'm going to just click it and open it. So I see all my ads. All right, and it's not eligible because the campaign's not running. That's why we've got that there. So it's not like something is funky. So I think so anyway. We'll double check here, but that's usually the reason. All right, so now what I want to do is click on keywords right here, okay? So I go to keywords, all righty, and I got my display video keywords, and I just want to click on the plus button, and I'm going to add the keywords that I already found, okay? And I'm going to click on, I'll get rid of that space there. I don't think it matters, but I'm click on save. All right, so now we've got like all of these different keywords that are sort of acting as a bit of a filter to this big ass group of audiences, right, that we've already added in here. So if we look at this, we also have all of these different audiences too. So it's going to be looking around all of these audiences and be like, all right, anyone in here that's also searched for this one? That's essentially what we're doing here. So that's it, right? So what I want to do now is I just want to come over here to the campaign itself. All righty. And let me go to all campaigns. That's where I want to go. Okay. Now notice it's not showing it because I have this little filter on where the campaign name has to contain template, because I've got a zillion campaigns and it's hard for me to find stuff unless I use these filters. So I will change this to campaign name contains challenge. Actually, a campaign name contains 0923. All right, because that's, I believe, we should be good right here. And this is the one we want to turn on. All right. So now that this is on, we should be good. And it takes a while to get these things approved, so it could be a full 24 hours or something. So when you start your ads, be prepared to hurry up and wait. All right. So that's how we did that with that first batch of keywords. And, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it with the second batch of keywords, which was the how-to batch. So I'm going to come over here. So this is my template, remember? So I'm going to select my template right here. I'm going to copy. I think you see where we're going with this. All right. I'm going to paste. Okay, and yep, done. Okay, paste. I'll pause so we don't have to watch. There we go. So we have now, I'm going to deselect again my original template. Don't want to mess with that. Here's my copy. So I'm going to change it. All right, and this one, I'm going to use these keywords right here. Where are we? There we go. Okay, and so these were my specific interest keywords right here, like Facebook ad stuff. So I'll just come over her. Where are we? There we go. I'll change this to US only FB specific KWs. All right. Actually, I'll say FB ads specific keywords. All right. So there we go. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot to change the front challenge. All righty. And I really do suggest you adopt like some form of naming convention for your campaigns. Otherwise, it gets really easy to just get lost in the weeds with this. So what we want to do here is we just have to add the keywords in. So once again, just click on the campaign. Now we got our ad group, and I'm going to click on the ad group right here. All right, and now I want to click on keywords. Now, because I went, I started with my blank template, I don't have any keywords added, so I'm just going to come over here. Did I copy these? I can't remember. Yeah, I think I did. All right, and I'm going to put those in there. There we go. Save. And we are rocking in the free world. Okay. Now, it looks like we're ready to go, right? But we're not. It's our little ad group, I almost said ad set again, is enabled, but our campaign's not. So we just want to come over here and we want to turn the actual campaign on. Dang it, let me get back over there. There we are. And so this is the one that we built. Where are we? Facebook ad specific keywords. I want to turn that guy on. Okay, so we should be gold on that one. So I'm building up a pretty hefty daily budget here. And, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to make another one for those how-to keywords for these guys right here, specific interest ones rather, right? And so I'm going to do it for like all of these. I think you get the point, so there's no point in me making you watch them because you'll be incredibly bored. Okay, so I've done that. All right, look at all of these. Now there's one little difference I forgot to tell you, and that is at the ad set level, or the ad group level, I change the name. I just add my keyword references here. So this one has no keywords because this is the one that is literally targeting all of our audiences at once. But like for the ones where I'm targeting how to write ads keywords, I just added that to the end of the ad group. The reason I do that is for my reporting, because I use Hyros. It'll just tell me which ad group produced the lead or the sale. So if all of the ad groups have the same name, it'll make my reporting look weird. If you don't use Hyros, it doesn't matter. But that's a change that I did. So now we've got all these guys made. I'm going to make one final one, which is I just take all of the keywords and slap them in one campaign together just to see what happens. And the reason why is because I don't want to do that. I'm going to say copy. There we go. All right. The reason I'm going to do that is because you just don't know. You might be like, dude, it seems like we're throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. And if you're thinking that, you're 100% right, because it's like, we could guess which one of these audiences we think is going to work, but we're not going to know. That's why we're going to test and see. And so I'm like, my budgets are pretty high on this. I don't recommend that you necessarily do this. It's just that I'm willing to pay a lot per lead because I'm selling something that's higher ticket. So it makes sense. Like, we could do a bad job of this, and if we got one sale, we're going to be fine. So I'm not too worried about it. But most folks typically will start with like $50 per campaign that they want to do. Okay, so here is my template. I'm going to leave that alone. Here's my second one. All right, and I'm going to call this one all keywords. All right, and I'm going to name it over here to challenge, and I'm literally doing the same thing. Can't type and talk at the same time there. I'm literally going to do the same thing. I'm just going to come over here, change my ad group name. Almost said ad set. All right, and that's, that has no effect on the performance of your ads, by the way. I'm going to click on keywords. All right, I'm going to add them, and I'm just going to come over here, and I'm going to copy like all of them. So these are all my how-to ones. Great. Dang it. That's the one I want. All right, there we go. Paste it right there. Okay, cool. And oops, come over here. Now I'll get my funnel hacking ones. All right. So I got that. Copy. Whew, this copying and pasting. I tell you, I don't know how we do it. All right, so let's see, where are we? YouTube ad link, here we go. And Facebook iOS ones, that's my specific interest ones. Okay, and so I'll pop that one in there. And we'll come over here, and I get my super duper obvious ones here, right there. All right, so there we go. And where are you? There we go. Okay, Complamo. Beautiful. All right. Have you ever seen anything so nice? There we go. So I'll click on save, and that one's good. And we shall now go to all campaigns, and I will turn this one on. Okay, so where'd you go? There you are. All right. Enable. So check it out. Now we have a lot of campaigns running, and we're slicing and dicing all these audiences in different ways, and some of them are going to be okay, some of them will be horrible, some of them might not even run. Like, you just never know. So you want to watch YouTube, because their spending is different. It's like, oh, okay, $100 a day, that means I can spend up to $3,000 this month. So if I think I'm doing good, I might spend $200 a day. So you just want to keep an eye on it. But this is how we do it. I don't recommend you set your budgets this high unless you already know your metrics like I do. The standard is like between $30 and $50 a day per campaign. But this is it, right? So we can still slice and dice these audiences some more. So now in our next video, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, but I don't want to make this one too long. So that's how we do it based on keywords. All right, see you in the next one.